If you notice anything different about today, there's a few things different about today. First one is there's no guest.
Boom.
First difference. Second difference is my hair flipping out in the back now.
Mm.
Never happened before, but I feel pretty cool. Third difference is the AC doesn't work in this building right now.
Nope.
So we have a bunch of box fans around, but we can't use them because it's too loud.
Yep.
So we're going to cut this one pretty quick.
It should be interesting to see how our
Appearances change,
deteriorate over the course of this podcast. That'll be fun.
Fourth difference is boom, pow, bang.
I know you noticed that.
Look at those.
Shout out, Megan.
Cartwright and Miles. Yeah. Appreciate y'all, Tecovas, sending us these. The Cartwright.
Miles was on it.
Saddle Python. By far the baddest boots I have now.
I felt like Miles wanted us to have these boots. Like he was searching them out. He was searching for your boy, a 10.5 wide.
Yeah, they didn't have yours in stock, did they?
But he was...
They literally came in like yesterday.
He was very responsive.
Had them on for a while. I'm already sweating.
Me too. That's what I'm saying.
This is a figure it out pod. We're just grooving and jiving, and we're gonna figure it out.
Nothing like having spotlights on you in the middle of a summer, in the middle of a room with no AC.
That's right.
In the South,
blue jean and leather boots
in the South.
Yeah,
dude, it's just
in Tennessee.
It just doesn't get any better than that, guys.
We're thankful to be here.
But you know what? We're committed. We're committed to your ears and the tones that grace them.
Which is our voice, right?
Exactly.
Okay. I didn't know where you were going there.
Yeah, I think you got to stop spelling out all my metaphors.
Me?
Yeah, it's like you answer them when they're supposed to just be you're not supposed to like literally.
A lot of your metaphors need answered.
I think it's up to interpretation of the listener.
It doesn't hit right if the metaphor doesn't get understood. Quit wiping your forehead.
Well, I got poison oak up there too.
You better quit. We better make it quick because the sweat's gonna drip that poison oak down into your nose and your eyeballs. And
yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Eric Dillon got it real bad in his eyeballs.
Yeah,
we couldn't see. Closed his eyes up.
Brother, we wrote with him when that was happening. I feel like you forget that we saw that.
I forget Zoom rights.
Oh,
Zoom rights are.
That's a pretty good song too. I think half of it. Or half a song. I think.
I have no clue.
I think it's pretty good. All right, let's get going.
Maybe we should get some.
We're going to answer some questions for you today. It's going to be a lot of fun. You guys wrote in some stuff that's funny and
some fan questions.
You know what?
At least your fan is y'all's fans are on, and these fans are not.
I was wondering how you're going to wrap that up.
Yeah.
Hey, Reid.
What's up, dude?
What you mad at? Just tell us what it is, what you're mad at.
Play it slow and long.
Is it your in-laws' kids? Might be a boss man.
Boss man.
Your neighbor's cat. Just tell us what you're mad at.
I think Dad actually is mad at his neighbor's cat.
Really?
He keeps on running the turkeys off.
Is it that white one?
No, the feral one.
Dude, you know what? Let's do it. Ray, I'm hooking up Bluetooth. We're going to call my dad. I think, which one is it? Okay.
Dude, it don't matter what kind of bind we're in. If it's a trailer tires has fallen off the trailer with the tractor on it and it's scraping the highway in Wayne County, Tennessee, or I'm leaving for 4 days and my
I don't even know. He may not even answer.
Doesn't start. Or we're podcasting and don't have any content to talk about. We can call our dad, dude.
He's gonna not answer.
I hope he doesn't after that spill.
It ain't looking good.
Oh, he's at the hospital.
Oh, what? What's he doing at the hospital?
He's seeing somebody.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him to call me back.
Yeah, tell him to call you back.
He had a great story about a turkey.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, I don't even want to say it because it's so cool. Anyway, my dad is kind of in a neighborhoodish area, and he has resident turkeys. And lately, he's
got a cool story
there
about
have been see, once again, you're like jumping the gun.
Well, because I don't want you to tell
I'm not talking about that. I'm not even talking about that.
Yes, you are.
No, stop
You
talking.
just
And
said
let me
he has
finish.
resident turkeys.
Yeah, he's got a hen that has 10 babies that come.
That cat runs off. That's why he's mad at his neighbor's cat.
Yes, dude. I'm not telling the other story.
Don't tell the other story.
Quit jumping in the front of me all the time, bro.
Welcome to the Bro Pod.
Jeez. What are you mad at?
I'm mad at
Reid.
Dan.
Yeah. I'm mad at everything.
I'm mad. It's so hot in here, dude.
Yeah, it happened
It
quick.
probably doesn't help drinking hot coffee.
Hot coffee.
Dan will call us back, tell a cool turkey story. Hit us with a fan question, Dan.
Okay. Let's do it. Which one was it in? Team GSP. Right off the top, is there a Gravert playlist out somewhere? If not, when are we getting one? Jumps?
Jordan made a Gravert playlist yesterday. Link it in stories. What's next?
What
Is
sound?
it on Spotify or Apple?
Spotify. What sound styles of country music do y'all want to see more of in the coming years, Reid?
What sound styles?
What sounds/styles of country music do y'all want to see more of in the next coming years?
What do I want to see more of? Well, I would love to see the sound and styles of my own songs more of. I would love to see those more of in the coming years. Man, I think another Zach Toppy guy is gonna break out. You know, like a super 90s country player. There's a few around town that are already gaining traction. But I mean, I think Zach Top he's the guy right now. But I feel like a few more of those will come out and will be awesome.
I can't necessarily say what I want more of per se, but I can tell you what I want less of. Honestly,
that's a good question.
I want less of. I might. Now look, it's all.
Well, I know what I want less of.
It's all up to you, right? As a listener, like it depends on what you like and what you don't like.
Totally.
Personally, for me, the like weird, like not really good sonically sounding music, like the Basement produced, that they're going to like actual press with, and like strange kind of erratic lyric. That doesn't resonate with me. I like a good solid streamlined
production
country tune. Yeah, man. I like country music that makes sense.
This is not really like I guess this is not more like
this stuff. I should give you an example, like this thing. Or
A minor.
on a windowsill in a far west town, Kansas, there's a rose and a pair of boots that will belong to my granddaddy, and then this horse runs through the yard with a sash around its neck, and I
belly
run to the restroom and look for a cigarette.
You get,
like
the,
that
you get the
stuff.
granddaddy and the belly in there.
That stuff, I'm just kind of like, what
Internal
are
rhymes.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's definitely the worst version of what you're talking about, but yeah.
I mean, I just boo-booed that out in 10 seconds.
There's a horse running through the backyard with a saddle, no man on it. Something on it and a Sony with a bonnet. It's actually not bad.
That's pretty bad.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like I like stuff you can listen to on a boat. And I'm not saying everything has to be that way, but that's kind of how I judge, like, you know, what I like to listen to on a boat.
Okay, who's an artist that does that you don't want to hear anymore? I don't know. Mine is not sonically. Mine is, I mean, yeah, there's some few things that I'm over, but
okay.
The shirt off on stage, like
shirt off,
like the shirt, yeah, the shirtless tattooed on stage, like Blink-182 guys. that are trying to make a scene in country music.
I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah,
You're talking about Gavin.
No, not Gavin. Not Ernest. Not like that's totally.
You're talking about a guy that's like,
there's one guy particular that
really,
yeah, and I don't know him. I think he's brand new, but
interesting. His thing is the shirt off tattoo guy.
Yeah, and it's like it's very raw, like Blink-182 Newfound Glory-ish.
Well,
And it's just kind of like, I don't know, man. Like when I see that stuff and I think about country music, like at its core, to me that's not country music. Like that's not what. Which listen, again, it's all, it's all perspective and what you like and that kind of thing. And the content of the music might be, he might be talking about dirt roads and hunting and all that stuff. I'm not real sure, but just like sonically, it doesn't. I kind of feel embarrassed for the genre when I see stuff like that.
You know what they say is that I saw a study on that, or not a study, but an article on this other day. Is that shit? Dad's calling back. Yes. Hang on. Let's get back to that. We put a pin in that, Jordan.
A pin in it.
What's happening?
I can't hear him.
Dad, let me make sure it's hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. Dad.
What are you doing?
Hey, what's up, man? What you doing?
I'm fixing to run to the hospital to check on a patient, and then I'm going by Aldi's.
Okay.
Why didn't you answer?
Listen, you're on. Hold on. You're on the podcast right now.
Oh yeah, I guess.
Who is?
You are.
Listen,
he said,
we've kind of given a little insight into your backyard turkeys, and I wanted you to tell us the story of the turkey named Tom.
Yeah.
Limpin' Tom.
Yeah, Limpin' Tom.
Tom came into the yard 4 years ago, and he was very distinguishable as a turkey to be able to recognize him because he had a S-shaped beard. As far as telling a turkey apart, I find it impossible unless there's some distinct mark about him.
Mm-hmm.
We had one turkey that was a toothbrush, and because of the shape of his beard, he had a rope that flared out at the bottom like a paintbrush. Paintbrush.
You named it paint, not toothbrush.
Yeah. Well, Graham was sitting with me in the window one day.
Graham's our nephew.
And Graham had seen Paintbrush, and so he saw Paintbrush coming across the yard, and he said, "Hey, Grandy, there's Paintbrush." And I said, "Look at that." And about that time, he said, "And he's got his buddy Toothbrush with him." Well, Toothbrush had a long, skinny rope of a beard and looked like a toothbrush. So Tom had an S-shaped beard that distinguished him apart for the whole time he came through the yard.
About 3 minutes, Dad. About 3 minutes. You got about 3 minutes left. Just heads up.
Tom started the last few weeks staying in the yard a lot more.
He would roost. He would roost in the trees above your yard and everything, right?
He would roost in the trees in our yard, probably 30 yards from the back door of the house.
And you're on what? Acre and a half, 2 acres right there?
I have an acre and a half.
Yeah, so he's close. He's real close to the house.
Yeah. I could walk past him and talk with him, and he'd move away a little, but he wouldn't run off. Even got so friendly, domesticated that I could see him out feeding, and if I knew there wasn't much feed on the ground for him, I'd go get the bucket, come out and start throwing the feed out, and he would move away, and then he would walk back up and feed while I was putting the feed on the ground. So he became very friendly. He got very sickly the last few weeks, looked like he was
older bird too. I would consider this bird to be
4 or 5,
minimal 4 or 5 years old. Yeah.
And so I thought he looked good. He started looking like he was going to pull through, and never stopped feeding well or drinking plenty of water. But he was looking good. And this past Monday, not previous, but a week ago, 10 days ago, he came. I was home in the afternoon about 2, and I saw him come through the neighbor's hedge between us, and he came out and laid down on the trailer. And I saw him dusting himself, which I've seen him do that many, many times. And I didn't think anything about it. But he pulled himself under the trailer where the good shade was.
Mm-hmm. Is this midday? Midday he does this?
2 to 3 o'clock.
Okay.
And 3:30, I walked past the trailer to check on him. And I said, "Hey, Tom, time to wake up." And when I got to him, he had
perished.
He had passed. Yep, he had passed.
R.I.P.
He died. He passed away in my backyard.
Yeah, but that's his home.
That's his home.
You know, I mean, and that's a turkey that, I mean, how many videos of that turkey do we have? Like,
lots.
I mean, Graham just turned 16, and there's a video of him probably 3 or 4 years ago, him and Dean sitting out there watching that turkey feed.
That's pretty
when
cool.
Tom walked. Yep.
Yeah, and that turkey's pecked. Well, he's pecked paint chips off your truck, pecking his reflection, and
don't cry over Tom. He lived life well lived.
Yeah, he lived a great life. He was a backyard pet life.
I mean, I would say 4 or 5 years for a turkey that'd be like a 90-year-old man.
You know, it's a way better for him for him to go than getting chased down by a turkey or a bobcat or
coyote. Right.
What did I say? Another turkey.
Yeah,
or another turkey. Get him.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I was going to say the great thing about this is we don't have to wonder what happened to him or who got him or anything like. I mean, he came out, laid down under my 2-wheel trailer, and that's where he died. And so, you know, gave him a fitting farewell. And
what'd you do? What'd you do? Throw him over the fence?
No, not necessarily.
Not your fence.
What goes on in Vegas stays in Vegas, okay?
Did you cut the spurs off?
No.
Beard?
Yes. I kept the beard. I kept that F shape.
That's beard.
12, right at 12 and a half inches long.
Man, stud.
Salted or it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, Dad. Thanks for taking up 5 minutes on our podcast. We love you, man.
Thanks for calling. Bye.
Yeah, later. Bye. Have a good day.
All right. There's your Grandy update on Tom the Turkey. Pretty interesting. I did think it was weird how the bird
I hope I go like that.
Flew back to like the place where he was comfortable and just kind of was like, I think I'll just slide out here.
I think I'll just go here.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, I want to go at home.
What do we put a pin in?
Or out west.
We put a pin in something.
Anybody know what we put a pin in?
Shirts off in country music thing.
Yeah, I'd already.
I saw. Yeah, that's right. I saw a thing where a article, and I read it. I don't know if it was Billboard or what, but they were saying that the reason that you had defining music in certain eras, like, okay, I'll say a genre, or I'll say a time period. You tell me what you think of. Okay, you ready?
Sure.
70s rock.
Doobie Brothers.
Boom. That was the sound in the 70s. That was the rock. Okay, so
which are playing. They're coming back to First Bank, by the way.
So that changed, right? So that music stays in for 10-ish, 12-ish years, and then boom, you have "She's My Cherry Pie." 80s moves in, right? And you got all that stuff, and then 90s comes in, and it's
Nirvana. And
it's this. This is what did it, literally.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a major flip in music, right? Well, that was also happening in country too. Just different people, different styles. I think one of the biggest flips I've ever seen in country music was when "Baby, your song, you make me want to roll my window down and cruise."
I mean, a whole decade.
I mean, that flipped country music on its head, right?
Consider the bro country era.
For years.
10 years.
10 years.
Exactly. Decade.
So what the article was saying now is that it's so wild now because the mediums that were presenting this music were pushing it to you. So you had to take what they gave you.
Well, yeah. It was the only mediums out there. If you wanted to listen to music, then that's what you listen to.
Yeah, you listen to radio, you watch the TV.
TRL, yeah.
Yeah. So now that it's so accessible, you have this hodgepodge of all music and not necessarily a certain sound that dominates a.
And if it's popular enough, it's gonna gain traction because there's so many.
Totally.
And there's so many people that'll buy tickets, and every label in town.
Which in essence is great for the artist, right? Because you've got guys like
great for the artist. I'm not so sure if it's great for the genre.
Yeah, I could see that.
Just because it's
not necessarily defined.
It's not defined.
Yeah, I agree.
I think there's a lot of music out there that's like, oh, okay, well, is that rap or is that country?
I'll tell you what I do like though. I do like the fact that creative artists who are doing it on their own are able to make a living. Now, I'm not saying billions and billions of dollars, but you got guys that are putting music out, that are touring and selling out 500-person clubs, and they're not commercial on the radio or whatever, but they're making a living, and I think that's great for the art of music.
Man, I would almost advise these artists to not sign record deals. And to not get into the monster and the machine that Nashville and the music industry is, because as diverse as the genre is right now, and how many kids are popular on TikTok or whatever,
it's wide open,
bro. I almost said snakes. These people up here, man, will absolutely like take advantage of you and try to pull you in just to make a buck on your thing right now, man. And
yeah, that's not new. That's always happened, right?
No, I know, but it's
that happens in any business. It seems like when the second somebody commercializes something, they take the cool out of it and they want to make some money on it. And I get it. And I don't want to hate on all record labels and all people, because you definitely
I'm not hating on all of them.
They are good for something. It's like different people, country rate. What? Oh yeah,
which is good for country radio, what Jordan said, and which in turn is great for songwriters. But I do think, like, from a creative process and from a, these artists trying to make a living, doing independently, to stay independent, because that's, you build a grassroots fan base that'll stay with you and go to your shows, and you control your creative input on it. You control what you do when you do it. And
yeah, I think in essence that's how you build a career. Honestly.
Yeah, I agree.
Is by building fans, and then
it doesn't seem as flash in the pan as just a grab, throw them on the stage.
It's also not as shiny as having a big fat hit. You know what I mean? Like on whether that be whatever a hit is now, whether that's radio or.
Well, I was about to say, like, what? Yeah, we can talk about that too. Like, what is? And here's the thing too. We've seen it with a few of these songs. Like, if the song's big enough and the song's garnered enough attention and popularity, then radio almost has no choice but to play it.
Yeah, you can strong.
And at that point, if you're the artist, bro, you own 100% of that thing. And
Drew Baldridge,
absolutely,
great example. Yeah. All right, next.
Let me ask you one.
Okay.
I saw one I liked a minute ago. Where is it?
It's taking a while.
Yep. Oh, your dream place to hunt. Go.
Right now it's anywhere cold, but it's because I'm sweating. I would say Alaska for me.
What is it? What is it?
It's probably. I've been wanting to do that. That Sika. It's not Sika. What is that deer? Blacktail. Colombian blacktail. I think it's Colombian blacktail.
Oh yeah.
They're not a huge antlered thing.
Go ahead and rip that off if you want to.
Yeah, it's driving me nuts. It's not a huge
thing was on there.
We talked about this all the time, but it feels like I'm getting more and more about the experience more than
1,000%
the antlers. And I just see me and you and Dad and Oak and Boone and Buck on a boat that we shuttle in and hunt blacktail during the day, and then shuttle back out and have halibut on. I'd love to make that a reality sometime. So,
you know what I said yesterday in the co-write? We were talking about something that, like, they're like, yeah, man, I buy all this stuff and then never even like tunnel vision. And I said $5,000 per cent, man. Like, and that's what that sounds like. Like, we're about the experience, but, and like you said, like 1,000%, but that sounds like a very expensive trip. But, but
I mean, it would be.
Yeah.
It would be.
But I mean,
which is why I haven't done it yet.
And kind of, but we're kind of at the point where like, there ain't nothing wrong with I'm told if it's gonna give me and my dad and you and our boys and our families memories for the rest of our lives, I don't care. I kind of don't care how much it costs.
And unfortunately, we live in a place where, no, how can I say this? You kind of have to pay for access at this point. And that's the reality of it. I mean, there are things you can do. I mean, you can buy your license in Tennessee and go hunt Denali all day long. And that's a lot of fun. But if you want to get out, it's going to cost you. There's no way around it. Like, even if you do it not guided and everything else, you're buying plane tickets, you're buying gas, you're buying food, you're buying lodging, you're buying, like, in order to travel, and I think this is pretty elementary, it costs money. It's the same thing with hunting. It's just usually about twice as much because you have to buy tags and everything else.
Yeah.
And gear and all that. So, yeah, it's expensive. But, I mean, like you said, would you rather have a $10,000 side by side sitting there or a 2-week trip with your bros and dad? I mean, some people would say side by side, and that's okay. Sure. It just depends on where you're at in your life. But that's something I kind of ready to spend my money on. Here's one for you.
I'm on an elk kick, by the way. I'm really excited about our trip in November. But I think I think the next big thing for me is going out there and backcountry bow hunting a big elk somewhere in the middle of just in the heat of the rut.
Sounds dreamy. What's the first song you let's go, they said y'all, but I want to do you. What's the first song you got traction on and made you think, I think I can do this?
The one I think about is remember that show Nashville?
Oh yeah.
We had that song on there. And like
how'd that go?
Yeah, it did go like that. What was that song called?
Wide Open.
Oh yeah. Wide open. I can't remember any of it. But that was the first time I was super fresh into town, and me and you and Jonathan wrote that song. But I remember coming in with that idea, and I never you figure out throughout the writing process what an actual good idea is.
That's
and
a good song,
and I feel like I feel like professional songwriters can take anything. Honestly, I really do feel like that now. That if you threw out an idea, it didn't matter what it was. It could be a box fan on a hardwood floor. Mm-hmm. We'd write a good song around that. Like,
I mean, as good as we could.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But I feel like we can turn something out of nothing, idea wise these days. But there are those ideas that like you're like, oh man, that's a pretty good idea. And I remember that being my first, like one of the first in a room like that, in a setting like that, an idea that I threw out that I was excited about that y'all picked up on. We ended up writing it, and it was on that show in Nashville.
Yeah,
and I remember playing like a little songwriters gig recently, like pretty close to that show after it happened, and feeling like excited to play that song in Nashville and being like, man, I can, maybe I can, maybe there is an avenue for me.
It's good
in this town.
I got a 12 plus deer near the house I rent. I'm assuming 12 is
I've got 12 plus probably. I got 12 deer around me, give or take.
Oh, I see. I was saying it's like a 12 point.
Oh, is it? No, 12 plus deer near house. I rent on Concord.
Yeah, but it's a buck. It's a buck. I rent on let's not say where it's this. We can't say.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I mean, he wrote it.
Yeah, he wrote it, but I mean, all right. The guy's got a buck near where he lives, and it's 50 yards from a police station. Risk it on the opener. Here's what I have to say about that. If it's a 12-point buck, if we're talking about here, worth the risk.
What? You can't tell somebody to illegally shoot a deer.
I'm not saying illegally shoot it. I'm saying legally shoot a deer. If he's far enough, if he checks the regs and he's far enough away, I see what you're saying. He's 50 yards from a police station. But I'm saying if like his property stretches out and maybe he could get 200 yards from a dwelling or 250 yards from whatever I can't remember the exact distance from a dwelling to be legit. yeah, it's worth the risk. Now, look, if you've got 12 plus deer running around and none of them are studs, I probably wouldn't risk it straight up. I wouldn't. You?
But there ain't no risk. I mean, if
You're legal.
if it's legal, there ain't no
true.
risk.
That's
But
true.
like if you're saying like you're gonna shoot this deer on police property,
Yeah, I don't
then
think he's saying that.
no.
I don't think he's saying that.
Don't take the risk.
Gravitt Restaurant in South Nashville. Exclude 5-piece tenders / White Monster gas stations.
The South Nashville. Can we go like as far south as where we're at, or like
I
South
think you can
Nashville?
go wherever you want to go. What's South Nashville, Jordan? What does that mean? Is that us?
Us, Franklin, Brentwood, Thompson Station.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Circa. I'm gonna go Circa and Thompson Station. I think Nashville has some good steaks.
Mhm.
I think the JW Marriott, the restaurant on the top of it, what's that called? Bourbon Steak. That's a good steak.
I like Halls.
That's what I think of when I think of good restaurant. I immediately think of like who has the best ribeye.
Same.
And what's Hall's?
It's over here.
A ribeye joint?
I mean, it's a steakhouse. Yeah, it's good.
Bob's has got a good steak, but I still think if I'm not cooking it, I will eat the dog out of a Circa coffee rub ribeye. Cowboy ribeye. Circa. It's cool. It's a little like old train station. It's kind of like out of place in Thompson Station. It's kind of the only thing in Thompson Station.
Perry's? Is that man? That place is fire. Perry's is fire.
Don't mix it up with Sperry's.
Why is that not place not good?
No, it's good.
Oh,
They have a better prime rib, but I think Perry's is what we're talking
Perry's
about.
is bonkers.
What's your okay? Let's do gas station. What like if you
I
were
feel like we've really talked a lot about gas station food, but I'm with it. Like the one
gas station?
Dodge store. Give me a Dodge store.
Mhm.
Give me a Dodge store and a $20 bill, and I'm as happy as I could be.
And you're sitting on the toilet for the rest of the day.
Well, maybe the week, but yeah, it's been a long time.
That Summertown shell is
Summertown Shell's hard to mess with.
mean. Somebody talked about that, right?
Really?
Yes. Somebody was like, "Is this the Summertown shell you're talking
Dude,
about?" Yeah.
Summertown Shell.
The one in Waynesboro, the Waynesboro shell,
Yeah.
kind of out of the way.
You talking about the one where you go up?
Yeah. You know what Dad's favorite part about that shell?
What?
He'll be like, "Hey man, don't." He won't say don't sleep, but he's like, "Don't forget about the Waynesboro shell. Now they got chocolate gravy."
Oh, do they?
And they'll get like one of those styrofoam to go plates
That's the last.
with like breakfast biscuits, sausage, eggs, and just gas station drippy chocolate gravy all over it.
Gross. If you could have written any 3 country songs, what would they be?
Oh man, I need some.
One of mine is well, it sure feels good to
You love
come
this song.
in here. Just pull up, see frosty mug of a cold one
Would this be your favorite?
helps to beat the heat. I wish I could sing it like him. These old dog days of summer, Lord, I'll be glad when they're gone. For real today. Too hot to fish, too hot for gone,
Too hot to podcast.
and too cold at home. You want to do the chorus now?
Nah.
It's too hot to podcast, man. I mean, I got little.
Where do you
look
get-
at my forearm,
I
dude.
feel beads dropping down
Look
my
at
back.
That's a bead rolling down my elbow right there. Hope you can zoom in on that.
Yeah. What are the first words to?
That's one I wish I'd written. Just because look, man, it's never too cold at home in my house, right? Like I got a great wife, great kids, and all that. But I've been in situations where I'm just like, the last place I want to go is back to my dumb girlfriend's apartment.
Wait, what? I missed that whole
I'd rather
thing.
just go to a bar and like in my life before I was married to Cheyenne or even dating Cheyenne, there were times that song is saying it's too hot to golf, it's too hot to fish, it's too cold at home. So the idea is that
Yeah, you don't want to go home.
you don't want to go home. And I
Right.
have been in that situation with people that I've been dating, like, oh my gosh, I don't want to go there. I'd rather just go. And that's like
Yeah.
an ode to a bar kind of
Yeah.
to me, welcoming you in to just,
Who was that? Mark Wills?
no, it's
Mark Chestnut?
Mark Chestnut.
Yeah.
I almost said Kenny Chestnut.
That's how hot it is.
Yeah, we're passing out up here. What's one for you?
Meet Me in Montana. Or
no, yours is I'm tired.
Yeah, well, isn't that me? What is that? In the old city.
Big city.
Big city. I'm tired, too much work, and never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. I think I'll just walk off my steady job today. So turn me loose, set me free. Man, I feel like this right now. Somewhere in the middle of Montana. And give me all I've got coming to me. You can keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free.
Yes. Three. What's the third one?
I was going to do she was standing in the front door when I got home last night. A good book in her right left hand and a rolling pin in her right. She said, "You come here, boy, for the last time. Liquor on your breath. If you don't listen to my preaching, boy, I'm gonna have to beat you half to death." So let's give. So give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. That's right. No, I drive you crazy, baby, but it's the best that I can do. We just good old boys making noise. I ain't running around on you. So give me just one more last chance before you say we're through.
Jam.
Give me just one more last chance before you say we're through. You like how I came in on I was singing that in G so you could play it?
Thanks, man.
Perfect pitch.
That is not what that is.
Stitch.
What else is up? What else is on here, man? Let's see. Jumping around.
Bro, how awesome is the West? I know we talk about it a lot, but just singing the Turn Me Loose, Set Me Free in Montana just got me.
It's just
got me in my feels.
Let me ask you this.
Man.
Do you have songs that when you think of that song, it takes you to a place? Like a literal location? Like for me, a song that takes me to the West is this. And it doesn't,
that one does.
And it doesn't even have... I'm sitting on the
side of that mountain watching the sun come up or go down.
The reason this song takes me there is not because it's about the West, but because I was listening to it while I was in the West.
Mm-hmm. Oh, dude. Well, yeah, it is about the West.
Is it?
He wrote this about Paradise Valley.
Gosh, sing it.
Hello, good. I gotta look at the words.
Hello, beauty. What's your name? Hello. Yeah, I do too. I thought I knew it.
Headed out west with my headphones on. No, no, song with the 1971. We're probably messing it all up. That whole that Paradise Valley record is about.
I just found out.
Ghost left town and the Queen of California is stepping down, down, down.
That's a jam, dude. The feel of that tune is so.
That's over there by Egret, Montana. People know that.
Immigrant
and Egret. Egret or it's Immigrant?
Ennis is over there too.
Ennis.
An Immigrant.
God, that place is beautiful, man.
Pray. Ooh, pray Montana.
Yeah, that place is unreal.
Yeah, because you don't do this there. You don't do what I'm doing in this room right now. There.
I told Dan.
Don't sweat there.
And I told my wife we were in Park City the other day, and I was like,
"Let me get one of those Tacovas back. Can I see one of those Tacovas back? Can you throw one with us?" I literally got a towel down. Go ahead.
I told my wife and I told Dan this the other day when we were in Utah that like When I'm at home, I think about the West all the time. But when I'm in the West, I don't think about back home. And I love everybody here, man. I do. I love everybody here. Not everybody, but I love a lot of people here.
Yeah.
But
Sure is hot here.
sure is hard, especially when the air conditioner's not working.
Acoustic guitar preferences: Gibson versus Martin versus Taylor versus other brands. Maybe Eastman. Says Solid Seuss.
Gibson and Martin are the top for sure.
Yeah, I'm not much of a Taylor guy. However, Paul Sykes has a Taylor that sounds awesome. I have ran across some that I thought, I'm generalizing here big time. But when it comes to guitars, acoustic guitars and sound, I think you would go, this brief description, you would go Gibson would be meaty, chunky. I think Martin, you would go buttery, smooth,
Playery. Yeah.
I think Taylor, in my opinion, you would
A little
go
bit bright.
bright.
Yeah.
And look, there are different sounds for different needs. So, but me personally, I don't ever really need a bright guitar. I tend to lean more towards a Dreadnought than I do like a full big SJ200 body. Although those ones of Josh's we played last week were nuts.
The Southern Jumbos were incredible.
They were nuts guitars.
Yeah.
But if I had to pick, I'm a Gibson Hummingbird. Seems to be the jack of all trades for me.
But you know,
for
why,
me personally.
But here's why I think you are that is because that was the first really nice guitar you bought with your money,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a relationship with that guitar now,
Sure.
with the Hummingbird.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah.
And that's what I love about acoustics, and I'm not really like, I've never, Dan's the guitar guy and has been our whole life, and I never was until getting up into town and playing a lot of them. But I love that, like, I absolutely love that somebody's favorite guitar can be a Jasmine Takamine.
Totally.
Because they learn how to play on it. That's the only guitar they've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't have to sound amazing, man. Like, that's the thing. Like, you ain't got to go spend...
Oh, no.
You ain't got to go spend $6,000 or $10,000 on a banner, on a 1942 banner, Gibson, or a Southern Jumbo, or a 50s D28. Like, you don't have to go spend that much money to have a good guitar, man. They all play the same chords. They might sound a little different, and one might feel more boosty than the other ones. But if you ain't John Mayer on stage,
it doesn't matter.
It don't matter, dude. It don't matter.
Sometimes
I will say this though.
Sometimes the cheaper ones are actually
I completely agree.
pretty solid.
And I feel like in most cases that the sentimental aspect of a guitar outweighs the sound way more.
Okay, so let's do this. Let's say
I can't imagine John Mayer playing a Gibson though.
I can't either. What's the lowest? I would look. You can come to town with any guitar you want, but if a guy has, I'll say he has $350. What does he need to go buy?
A Takamine,
Perfect. If he has $500, what does he go buy?
a D18.
Oof, it's gonna be tough to find a D18 for $500.
That's what I bought. That's what I bought mine for. Well, I was in college. That was like 15 years ago.
Yeah. That guitar's not a D18.
Yeah, it is the D18.
Really?
Yeah.
I might have to revisit him. Okay.
But yeah, that guitar's not appreciated enough. Man.
Okay, $1,000. You can get a low level Gibson Songwriter for like $1,100.
Yeah, you can also get like an LG1, or an LG2. You can't really get an LG1, but like you can get
LG1. The twos and threes are the ones you can't get. The ones are the one you can't.
I thought the one was the more valued one.
2 and 3.
I think that's a different side, right? Like if you want a small
parlor.
what's your preference? Do you like a small parlor guitar?
Yeah.
Go get an LG1 or go get a Dreadnought Martin.
$1,500. Now you're getting into something.
1,500 is.
Entry level Gibson Martin.
Yeah.
Like professional.
Yeah.
You start getting up into 2, 2,500, 3 grand, 3,500.
I'm going to tell you go get a J45.
Yeah.
Go get a brand new J45 for $3,000.
It's killer.
I feel like it's the best acoustic guitar out there.
Mm-hmm.
And people are going to say, no, the D28 is, but
yeah,
I think
once again, it's personal preference.
Yeah. I think for what?
Can't go wrong with any of those, but you can also.
But you don't go have to buy a super nice one, man.
Grab a K from a yard sale and make billions of dollars on it by putting out your weird music. So just do what you need to do.
That'd be exactly right.
Hey
man, let's get personal.
Okay.
How has your faith in God influenced you in your career and personal life?
You know, I have a tough time getting with the word influenced on that question for me personally, because I feel like my faith in God is a kind of a thread of who I literally am. And so it doesn't necessarily influence things. It's more like it's
Better not be kind of.
To me personally, it's more of a guide. It's more of a guide than it is a influential thing. I mean, honestly, look, man, there are guys. So what was the actual question? Career and personal life. For me, man, how honest do I get with this? There comes a point where you have to control the things that you can.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
And give up on the things and give it to God, the things that you can't. And I still struggle with that as a personal control freak myself.
Yeah, but you also preach that though. Like that. Like you're all the time telling me that same thing. And that's one thing I've taken from your faith in this industry is like every time.
It's also from my lack of faith in this industry.
Oh, completely. Mine too. No, yeah, mine too. But you know, I mean,
I ain't got it figured out.
There's me and Dan we talk on all the time. We talked this morning on the way into this podcast on the phone about the podcast for about 5 minutes, and then about struggles in life for the next 30. And but you've always said that throughout this journey of our music career is that like, hey man, like we don't control any of it. All we can control is showing up, writing a song, and hoping it's the best song that we could have written that day.
Yeah,
and then everything else falls in place.
Feels so. I know how that feels to the listener out there going, "Oh yeah, these guys got hits. Easy for them to say." Yeah, I totally. Must be nice. You know, we always say that on the. But when I look back along, I mean, at this point, I've been here close to 13 years. And when I look at it, maybe even longer than that, I see little titles that necessarily weren't giant hits, but they got me from A to B, and then from B to C, and then from C to D, and then from D to E. And the path of those songs and the reasoning, the logical reasoning behind those songs doing what they did doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I know that's kind of tough to understand, but what I'm saying is there are some songs that I have written that shouldn't have done as well as they did. Okay. And they did, and they got me to a new place. And then this song did this, and then this song did this, and this song did this.
And if it was under your control,
I would have messed all that up.
Yeah. Every song that you thought was great you would be pushing it.
Totally.
And who knows where you would end up.
And so ultimately you have to get to a point to where and things I thought were going to work were absolute no doubters, whether it be an artist or whether it be a song with an artist, flopped.
Yeah.
I mean, I had a song that I thought was just an absolute hammer with Darius Rucker, his comeback song. And I thought, bro, this is it. I'm back. The boy is back. It died in the 40s. And you're left sitting there going, well, what? I thought this was how that worked, you know?
Yeah, man. And if you threw your hat down and stormed off every time something like that happens,
oh shit, I'd be gone.
You'd be gone
15
years ago.
Yeah,
there ain't no place for you in this town.
No, and that is one thing that's tough to explain to younger writers is that, man, a lot of this business doesn't necessarily make sense, and because of that, I think it's why I preach present to win a whole lot. Because when I remember I had one of my writers that writes with me, for me, however you want to say it, was having real trouble. He's like, man, I just don't feel like I'm writing great songs. And I told him, look, man, I get what you're saying, but not great songs go number one on the radio all the time. You have to write them all because you never know where an artist is personally to relate to something.
Sure.
And it may be something great about your granddad and the secret spot he took you fishing and his fishing pole and how that's a linear path with your life. It may be something great like that, or it may be Red Solo Cup. Mm-hmm. Just know me.
Shout out Jim Beavers.
Total fun, total massive hit. Massive.
You know, one of the greatest stories he tells.
So you have to write Red Solo Cup, and you have to write She Thinks My Tractor's Sexy, and you have to write
Honky Tonk Badonka Donk.
Oh man,
and House That Built Me.
Yeah. So write them all. That's what I'm saying. Write them all.
Jim Beavers, when he's playing Red Solo Cup out live, like when I was playing a writer's round, he'll get through the middle of the song and he'll just keep on going that doom 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 doom, and he'll be playing on the guitar. He'll be like, you know, man, like after we wrote this song and it went number one, it was such a huge hit. He's like, I was kind of like embarrassed about it. He's like, and standing up here, you know, I got.
He's talking to the crowd.
Yeah, he's talking to the crowd, and he's like, and sitting up here playing this song, and you know, with all these other great songs that these guys are playing up here on stage for you guys tonight, and me, you know, he's like, it kind of gets me down sometimes. And he was like, man, it got me down so much one time that I almost jumped off my wallet.
Beautiful.
Then he goes into the second verse.
Beautiful.
It's great. Yeah, it's great. I would say
he's a prime example of that. Jim Beavers has written monster, meaty, mega hits.
Oh, yeah, Parachute.
And he's also
Drink a
written
Beer.
That stuff. And it's like, you never know what you need at the time, man. You just got to go with what's in the room.
Yeah, and he would be the first one to tell you that he writes, like he knows how to write Red Solo Cup way more than he knows how to write Drink a Beer.
For sure.
But you show up and do what you do that day.
Yeah. And that full circle comes back to why I feel like you have to believe that you're doing what God has called you to do.
Yeah.
And ultimately you're not in control of it. And you have to give it to the wind, because if you try to control it and you try to make it all make sense.
Yeah, you're going to wrap that thing around a tree real fast.
No doubt. The career, not your vehicle.
Right. That was you just
I just did what you do. Yeah. All right. If we already doing.
I mean, we're 50 minutes in.
Yeah, let's do one more.
Okay.
All of these are just like call somebody, call Heaney, call Brent Cobb, call Luke Combs, call Jason Aldean. I don't have Jason Aldean's number. Have you ever met him?
No.
Yeah. I mean, neither.
Nope.
One of these statements just says Adam Sanders. That's all it says, is just Adam Sanders.
Nice guy. I like him.
Love that guy.
Yeah, he's great. He's on that new show.
Is he?
That chanting song.
Oh, the show, the
NBC,
the Road show,
CBS.
Man, I'd love to see that work for those guys. And,
oh man,
and the reason I mean, Adam Sanders is a big deer killer too, dude.
Yeah,
that guy kills big deer.
Knows how to kill. Knows how to go find them.
Good songwriter, great songwriter, great big deer killer. Channing Wilson is awesome. Hopefully, we'll have him on pretty soon. Geez, is it?
We gotta go write a song here pretty soon.
Oh yeah, I guess we got to wrap. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Oh, you know what I'm mad at?
What?
My watch is in the shop.
Yeah,
that bums me out.
Tell the story.
I never wear my watch in the pool, in the water, and it's a sub, so I absolutely can. And Dan was wearing his out in Park City. He was wearing it in the pool, and I was like, and I saw these other guys swimming around with their watch, and I was like, man, I love wearing my watch. Why am I so scared to wear a watch that was built to go underwater for divers in the pool? Mm-hmm. And I asked Dan about it. He's like, dude, just wear it, dude.
No, you said, so I can wear this watch in the water.
Yeah.
And I said, 10,000% you can
up to
wear that.
660 feet.
I said, it's made to wear in the waters.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can scuba dive.
This pool is 5 feet deep.
Yeah, I think you should be
You're
good.
655
as long
feet.
as your crown is tight. I said that.
And I made sure everything was tight.
Okay, now go.
Jumped in the pool. Had a great time with my watch on. Was checking. Wasn't late anywhere that day.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, it starts clinking around.
Mm-hmm.
Starts clinking. It feels like you can hear the winding mechanism rotating. And no water got in the face. But yeah, I took it to the place and they're fixing it for free with a warranty.
I don't think the water did that.
I don't know if it was the pressure in the plane or the pressure underwater. I don't know what it was, but
I'm going to pick a name off this.
That's what I'm mad at.
I'm going to pick a name off this, and you're going to sing a song.
Oh, that's a cool game.
I can't read any of these names. It is kind of crazy. I can't really read these. Oh, man. I think my sweaty arm is taking some of these names off. Sorry about that.
Hey, thanks for y'all hanging out. If you made it this far in the video,
Yeah, for sure.
in the podcast, I know today's was a kind of off the cuff day, but we just like hanging. We appreciate y'all.
I'm trying to find you a good one, dude. I can't.
Yeah,
read
how are you
these.
gonna name? Yeah,
I mean, I can't read them. I guess maybe. Does that say Grandy?
yeah,
He signed it.
yeah, dude. He's on the pod.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
My favorite podcast.
Stephen Wilson Jr.
Oh,
Probably something like this.
oh, dude, let's do that one. Let's see if you can do this one.
I'm Stephen Wilson Jr. My songs sound like this, except they're way better than this.
Oh, wait, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Keep going. Keep doing that
Oh,
thing.
what?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. You'll follow me.
Okay.
This isn't his song, but he. Go.
I'm going to rub all the signatures off
That's
this
okay.
if we don't hurry
Go.
up. That?
Just keep going. I'm going to sing it like Steven.
Okay.
When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, stand by me. Oh, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand. Won't you stand by me?
That's pretty good.
Cool, that was fun.
Yeah, it's fun. Stephen Wilson Jr. got picked today.
Yeah, dude.
Chris Jansen.
No, you got to do drop D.
What are you doing? You just kicked me off.
But I can fix a drink. Truck, yeah, gonna summon on up. Yeah, won't you give a donk? Yeah, if the sun coming down and the tailgate dropped on the truck. Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Good job. Pull it out. Wrap it up.
We're
Let's
getting
get
to
out
wrap
of
it
here.
up thing.
I'm so hot, man.
Hey, thank y'all for sticking around, for hanging out. We just riffed.
For sending questions.
Yeah, for sending questions.
I'm dying.
We love y'all.
Thanks. See you.
Yep, see you.
See you.